So, Sniperz227 here. I'm back with another ModelToMap tutorial, and in this tutorial we're actually going to start the process of when you hit the convert button, it actually starts to convert stuff, because so far that button's been useless. If you haven't watched previous tutorials, I highly suggest you watch them. And yep, so first of all we're going to create a new header file called MTM for ModelToMap, because that's going to be the extension. Our file is going to be .mtms. It's going to be mtm.cpp. mtm.h is going to include, I'm just going to include everything I included in the previous one. Include stream, f stream, include vector, include iostream, and what else? Include string. So we're gonna make a class using, actually we're gonna do this first. Make a class called MTM public and void prepare. Actually, no, we're not gonna do the prepare. Void convert data. And I think I'm gonna have convert data. I think I'm just gonna need the string file name, might need something else, and then void write mtm string file. So to make this tutorial short, I could make, as if you guys watched my other app, you saw that when you're writing the file, a dialog box pops up and asks you a name. But for this, we're just by default we're gonna take the name of the file. So for example, take the name of the file. So for example, if it's called cube.object, it's gonna be cube.mtm, and just write it to make things faster. Write mtm. Go here. Do open file name iOS and while mtm.new. sorry, into this movie. So we're gonna use get line. So we're gonna use, I think it's npm line. So this is the while loop we created. So while it hasn't finished reading the end of it hasn't reached the end of the file, keep spinning out lines. Now when we look in the actual, you have to observe the .object file for this. When we go .object file, which I'm trying to find, Windows Games and models. We go, I think this is the simplest one. Whenever you're reading a file format, this advice I always make just a cube because I know there's going to be a certain amount. Anyways, also when you're converting the .object file, you have to triangulate it and convert only the file. If you want to add texture support, message me, I'll add that in. Like if you want to load it with textures, but right now it's just no normals, nothing. Your file should look like this, with 3 faces, 3 vertices. Anyways, so we're going to do if line.find, we're going to do v, actually we could just extract it from my loader. Fline, I think it's if line.find, just to save. Actually, I'd rather write it out for you guys. So, because I realize you don't have that file, I do, so I quickly if line.find v isn't equal to position, or isn't equal to line.end position. We're going to basically create a structure now. Structure so this I'm going to copy. We're going to need xy, f1, xy, and uint f1. And then we're gonna need OpenGL for this. Okay, I'll just add after, and then vector gl float vertices vector gl int faces. So what did I include in here? That's gl uint. Hit project. The fuck? Oh, yeah, so you're gonna include your glue header file. Hashtag include glue.h. MTM, what am I at now? 8 minutes. Faces, and then you can name it object. So scanf underscore s line .c underscore str. It's gonna be v and float and float. Sorry. I don't know if we put a comma there. I'm guessing we can. Okay. we're going to put object.x, object.y, and object.z. Object.vertices.pushback. This is just gonna add, this function basically adds the variables to this. So this is sort of like a list, this vertex is sort of like a list. So it's gonna add all the content, the variable x, y, and z, because, well, yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Do the same thing, line.find f is equal line.position. Do the same thing, except we're just gonna switch some things up. Just copy that. We're gonna make this. I think we're gonna identify them as integers, no doubles. Doubles, doubles, and doubles. Make that f. Make that f1, f2, f3, f1, f2, f2, and f3. I'll make this faces. Okay, and that's about it. So I'm just gonna double check. Oh yeah, I also have to, because object, we have to, basically we have to take one off because it uses different indexing method. Usually computers start at 0, but this one starts at 1. So we're just gonna, I want to save time here. So we're basically just gonna do object f1 equals object f1 minus 1, so just take one off each face. Then I just want to see, got everything right. Okay, now we're going to close the object file. Oh, mtm.close. Now that we have the data, we have to write it. So once again, we're going to have to do some debugging with the we're going to have to do some debugging with the with the freaking sorry. This movie's getting very interesting. So we're gonna have to find and start a goes line. Actually, no string name. I don't think I have to redo that. Line dot sub str start +1 and see what that gives us. Count name. To the cube and -4 by that. And -4. Don't know why that didn't work, but let's try it. Let me show this on +2. So what I'm trying to do now is get rid of that last 4 string operations. C++ should have came prepared, sorry. So delete, append, erase. So name dot erase and that's what I want. Name dot end -4. Name dot end and then 3. Don't know if I try this, but maybe it'll work. Morgan Freeman. Shit just got real. Okay. Food is ready. Okay, I'm just gonna pause and try and work it out. Don't make this video long. Okay, Max, so basically all I did was I had to use sub-str, but take out 3, so that makes it 3D cube dot, and do name dot append now, and add comparison. Let's try it now. So this is going to be the file name that's going to be, so it's going to be called 3dcube.mtm, so that works. So now we can write, finally write. So write, I'm going to use fstream, offstream, mtm. Dot open. So we're writing to a file. And write. So we're just gonna write model to map format. We're gonna have to use advanced string operations for this one. So to write a vector, you have to first convert it. You can't just write a vector straight, you have to convert it to make it, I don't know what the format is, but basically you're gonna write we're just gonna right now make 10 vertices. So we're gonna make a for loop saying vector gl float, and then later I equals object. So we're gonna do object and then vertex. The beginning of vertex, we're gonna basically write the beginning, right from beginning to the end, which is what we want. So I equal object dot vertices dot end. We're gonna keep writing until it gets to the end. NTM I put a space between each one, and then we'll make a variable called count because we want 3 vertices on each line. So let's set that 0 just in case. Count equals count plus 1. If count equals 3, so once it gets to 3, we're going to NTM make a new line, skip a line, and then we're just gonna set it to 0. So it continuously loops. Once that's done, NTM faces window. Gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna make this faces. Window. I'm gonna put this together now. So go back to framework, include NTM, if param equals we're gonna have to create global variables. So name Okay, our files. Should work. Just test it out. Build errors. Oh, that's why. Geo end. End. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
I know, I'm waiting.
Okay, so. I'm coming.
I said I know, I'm waiting for you.
You'll come now. Let me pause this. So that's all today for this tutorial, the Sniperz227. If you have any questions, you can just message me, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.